The 19th. I'm 9 News Weather Impact Team meteorologist Chris Bianchi. Two big takeaways in terms of that Colorado weather forecast. One, it's notably colder in Denver today. Highs right now here in the 9 News backyard is just 37 degrees. It's been certainly on the chilly side today. And then in the mountains, we're getting some snow, mostly on the light side today, mostly an in-between day today in the mountains, but another wave of snow for us in the mountains for tomorrow, which is good news. We certainly need to be building that snowpack. Got more snow to go. Seeing some flakes right now. Again, this is pretty light stuff for us at Copper Mountain and through the mountains today. Again, we're kind of in between pushes of snow. Still got a little leftover moisture trapped in the mountains, and that's what's leading to some of that just generally light snow. And in Burlington, Eastern Plains, we got some fair skies overhead. Pretty nice view there from Burlington as you look off towards the distance there, and beautiful Kit Carson County out there on the Eastern Plains. Fire weather warning for southern Colorado, southern El Paso County, south through the Raton Mesa. Got that fire weather warning until 7 p.m. for some gusty winds, but those winds notably lighter in Denver today. There is still a bit of a breeze out there, and that is adding a bit of a bite to the air masses. Certainly a bit chilly today, despite the fact those temperatures a bit on the on the cold side, but not too bad. Pretty typical for this time of year, but it probably does feel a bit colder. That air temperature of 37 right now in Denver. Winds will be around through the day today. They will back off tonight, and generally lighter winds tomorrow, though we will increase those clouds tomorrow as we get maybe a little snow in the picture. Wind and weather advisory for us in the mountains. Winter storm warning for the eastern San Juans. 8 to 12 inches of snow, gusts up to 55 miles an hour. And in the mountains, we're talking about some gusts up to 45 miles an hour. So tomorrow, this is going to be for tonight and tomorrow, but really through the day, tomorrow is going to be the peak of that snow for us in the mountains. Right now, as I mentioned, it's pretty quiet. We're in between storm systems. Notice how we've got that action in Nebraska and Iowa, and then we got another storm system in Nevada and California. Again, we're in the middle of that right now here in Colorado, so that's why, yeah, we got a little leftover moisture in the mountains, but really not snowing too hard. But that rain snow that you see over Vegas and the Sierra Nevada, that's going to reach us in Colorado tonight and especially for tomorrow morning. So next few hours, again, some snow showers. Travel should be okay. If you have to travel through the mountains, today's probably the day to do it. If you have a pick between today or tomorrow, today's definitely the day. It's going to be snowing a lot lighter today compared to tomorrow. That snow will pick up tomorrow, especially tomorrow morning. We'll see that snow really intensify. First in the San Juans, and then in the flat tops, the Sangre de Cristos, the West Elks. We get in on the bulk of that snow. The Sawatch Mountains will do pretty well on this, as well as the Spanish Peaks, and the Wet Mountains will all see some of that snow through the day tomorrow. So this is generally our central and southern mountains that you get the bulk of this snow, similar to where we've seen the highest totals this week, as we're going to continue to see that snow over the next few days, and that snow will then taper down tomorrow night, Friday night, into Saturday morning. Snowfall amounts, an additional few inches likely for us there in the San Juans, the West Elks, and the high terrain there of the western, central and southern mountains of Colorado. There is an avalanche warning. This goes through at least today for our northern mountains. For our central and southern mountains, it's going to go through at least tomorrow. So please, here, folks, stay in bounds. Of course, worth noting, just the ominous example of what we saw in California and Donner Pass just a couple days ago with 8 avalanche fatalities. Unfortunately, we do have that high avalanche danger today. Tomorrow, notably colder. There will be a few snow showers for us in Denver as well. If we get any snow, it would be a dusting at best on those grassy surfaces, colder surfaces. Otherwise, that 7-day forecast, we start to clear things up and warm things up this weekend. Temperatures back to near 50 by Sunday, 60s early next week. So a very, very warm look to next week's forecast, back to our very mild winter that we've had. And we are certainly going to be staying on the mild side next week. Now, good news to pass along. Snowpack wise, we have ticked up those snowpack numbers, and we are at 61% of where we should be for this time of year, which might not sound all that impressive, but consider this time a week ago, we were at just 52% of where we should be. So we've made up some ground this week, and we're going to continue to add to those numbers. These numbers will get higher over the next couple of days, especially our southern mountains. The Gunnison, San Juan, and Rio Grande basins should add the most from this next wave of snow. And by the way, it does look like we're going to be dealing with more mountain snow next week as well. So overall, the story is that here in Denver, we've of course had basically no snow this season, or it feels like it. Only 13 inches so far this season. That is the lowest season-to-date snowfall since 1901 in Denver. But in the mountains, we are starting to make up some ground. Again, 61% now. That number will likely grow. hopefully get into the mid to maybe even upper 60s by the end of this storm cycle, and then more snow next week. So making up some ground for us in the mountains. Again, this is a long ways to go to get back to where we need to be, but we can get regular storms every 3-4 days for a couple more weeks, and we will start to get closer to where we should be for this time of year. So maybe some good news there, but still a long ways to go in terms of our snowpack and where we need to be. Otherwise, top line takeaways: a few flakes for us and cold for Denver tomorrow, staying chilly today, warmer, drier this weekend and next week, and then in Denver, in the mountains, we will be dealing with some snow mostly during the day tomorrow before that snow dissipates tomorrow night and Saturday morning, and then a quieter weekend and early next week. One more details at 3 o'clock with Chief Meteorologist Kathy Sabin. Once again, I'm 90 News Weather Impact Team Meteorologist Chris Bianchi. Thanks for joining us here on 90s Plus. Have a great rest of your Thursday.
I think